anti-spy gun starship. Get down! Incoming fire!
Whoa, steady.
Aha, Pock. Hiding behind a zebroid force field, are you?
Sue, when you've finished, do you want to help me plant some vegetable seeds in the garden?
No thanks, Dad. We Spargans don't do vegetables. Huh?
I'll get it. Zelda. Zinnia, come in.
It's Zinnia! Hide!
I'll just get my bag and then we can get off to the shops.
Is Zoo here? I want to show him my new ballet steps. Point and flex and point and close. Point and flex and point and close.
I'm sure Zoo would love to see your ballet steps, Zinnia, but I don't think he's... Oh, yes, here he is. Zoo.
Oh, hi, Aunt Zelda. We're going to the shop, Zoo. Do you want to come? Shopping's such fun, isn't it, Mummy?
Yes, darling.
No, I said I'd help Dad plant some seeds in the garden. Sorry.
Well, Zinnia, perhaps you'd like to stay here and plant seeds with Zoo instead.
No! I don't want to get dirty. I want to go shopping. Phew.
OK, darling.
There, almost ready to plant the seeds. We just have to make some holes in the ground for them first. Would you get me the seeds, please, Zoo? Whoa, steady on there, Zoo.
Hey, those are our seeds. Shoo! Huh? Oh, Dad, they're eating all the seeds.
Don't worry. I'll go to Mr. Zoe's and get some more while you go and get yourself cleaned up.
Oh, yes. And the hush falls as Dave the Daredevil Duck prepares for an attempt on the World Duck Diving Record. A quadruple, triple, back somersault from 5 zillion meters! Quack! Yay! He did it! And the crowd goes wild! Yay!
Is everything all right?
Oh, hi, Grandpa. Yes, Dave just got the world record. And I'm just getting cleaned up. See, I was helping Dad in the garden and I got a bit muddy.
Oh, yes. Gardens can do that to a zebra.
It was all the birds' fault.
Birds? What birds?
The ones that ate all the seeds. We were planting some vegetable seeds and the birds came and ate them all.
They'll do that, will birds? What you need is a scarecrow.
A scarecrow? Brilliant! Grandpa, what's a scarecrow?
It's a sort of big doll made from stuffed clothes, and you put it in the garden to scare the birds away.
Great! But where do we get one of those?
We make one.
Yay! How?
Follow me. Now then, we're going to need some good strong sticks.
Like these?
Ah, just the job. And some string. There. Now, what shall we get for our scarecrow to wear? Here we are. Just the sort of jacket for the smart scarecrow about town.
And trousers? Look at this hat.
Ah, this should do it.
Woohoo!
Oh, yes, that should scare the birds away.
It will when we finish it, won't it, Grandpa?
Oh, it certainly will. Now, we'll need a sack and something to stuff it with.
There. I think that will scare the birds away. What do you think, Grandpa?
Ah! Oh! 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 If that doesn't do the trick, I don't know what will.
Oh, Grandpa. Hawk, come and have a look at this. Hawk? Where are you, Hawk? Oh!
I'm sorry, Pock.
It's all right, Pock. It's just a scarecrow.
I think we can now call it a scare Pock, too.
Well, at least we know it works.
Now all we need to do is find a good place to put it.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, Zoo, is that you?
Yes, me and my scarecrow.
Well, if you don't scare the birds away, nothing will.
Where's Zoo? I want to show him my new dolly. She's called Sylvia.
Oh, I expect he'll be around somewhere. Maybe he's playing in the garden. Zoo! Bee-Zoo!
I'm in the garden!
Yes, like I thought. He's in the garden.
Oh, goody. Come on, Sylvia. Let's find him. We can play princesses. I shall be queen, and you will be a princess, and Zoo can be our faithful... Mummy! Mummy!
Zinnia, darling, whatever is it?
Out there, a great big scary monster.
Zoo, what's going on?
Zinnia got scared. It's a scarecrow.
A scarecrow?
Yes, Zoo and I made a scarecrow to keep the birds from eating the vegetable seeds.
Well, of all the silly things. Poor Zinnia. Come along, darling, it's time we were getting home.
And Sylvia's all dirty. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare all of you.
I know, just the birds. But it did give me a bit of a fright.
Well, it is a pretty scary scarecrow, but not as scary as me!
Isn't it ever going to stop? But that's not fair. It wasn't supposed to rain this afternoon. I want to go to the Halloween parade in the park. I witch's hat. I'm going home to my mummy. Well, if you're sure.
Did the ogre come in here?
An ogre? I don't think so. But what ogre?
The greedy ogre who raided the kitchen and made off with my cinnamon apple ingredients.
And hid them all over the house. We need 3 brave witches or wizards to find the 4 missing ingredients.
Cinnamon, apples, honey, and lollipop sticks.
And return them to Grandma in time for our special Halloween afternoon snack.
I'm a very brave wizard. And I'm a very brave witch. And I'm the bravest witch in the whole world.
The Halloween hunt is on! Off you go!
I'm first. Zinnia, wait for me. Nothing in the bathroom. Nothing in the bedroom either.
No wonder.
Ooh. Huh? The ogre went into the sitting room. Wait for me!
Oh, whoa! Careful, Zinnia.
Oh! Huh? It's pretend! Huh? Hey! The cinnamon!
Good hunting, Elzee.
You cheated!
I don't think so, Zinnia. Elzee was lucky, that's all.
I found the cinnamon!
Well done.
I'm going back. In here.
Ah, the brave wizard and witches. Come in.
The bedroom. Huh?
Oh, careful with Grandma's cushions, Zinnia.
Oh, Zinnia, watch out! Oh, sorry, Zoo. What is it, Pock? The apples!
Well done, Zinnia.
I saw them first. Oh, but I got them first. Oh, never mind. I'm sure you'll find the next ingredient.
Elzee's right.
But that's not fair. Elzee's got one ingredient, and so has Zinnia. What have I got? Nothing. I might as well give up.
A zebra never gives up. Besides, there are still 2 ingredients to find, and if you try hard, you might even find them both.
That would be great. I found the apples. And I'm going to find the honey and the apple sticks too, all by myself.
I'm not sure that's the best way to find the...
I can't stop now, Grandma. Huh? Oh, Zinnia, open up. Too late. It's stuck.
Not to worry. I don't think the ogre went in there.
Yeah! Huh? The honey! Too late!
Thank you, Zoo. But it's almost snack time, and I'm still one ingredient short. Do you think the brave wizard and witches will find the apple sticks in time?
Easy peasy. There's only Nana's room left to search. Quick, up here. No, in there. In here.
Two little witches
in
and
there.
a wizard searching high and low. Two little witches and a wizard searching fast and slow. They bump and they fall. They crawl and they brawl. They bump and they fall and find nothing at all.
Huh? Watch out, Zinnia.
Two little witches and a wizard searching high and low. Two little witches and a wizard searching fast and slow. They bump and they fall. They crawl and they brawl. They bump and they fall and find nothing at all.
Stop getting in my way. It's your fault. Stop following me.
It does seem they should make a team.
Make a team. That's it. Let's team up. Good idea, Zoo. Together, it would be easier. Zinnia? What's the use? We've searched everywhere.
Hello? The clock's ticking and Grandma's waiting. In the kitchen.
I know. Quick. Come on, Zinnia. We're a team now. No. 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 There! Yippee!
Bravo! Nice teamwork.
Congratulations, brave witches and wizard. You beat the ogre.
By working together and making a team.
I think it's for you, Zinnia.
Mummy! Mummy! I won the Halloween hunt. I'm the best witch in the whole world.
Of course you are, my darling. Come along now.
Wah! The ogre's getting the apples. Wah!
Grandpa, you're a naughty ogre. Come back. Come back, Grandpa. Those are our cinnamon apples.
No?
Oh, hello, you two.
You're reading that comic book again, aren't you? This is the best one yet. Captain Zap, Space Zebra, is on a mission to Mars. I know. Why don't we go on a mission to Mars? Can we, Elzee? Can we? All right, Zoo. We can go on a mission to Mars. Hooray! Hooray! I I've just got 8 more flowers to draw first. 8 more flowers? That'll take ages.
I've got an idea. What if you went on a mission to Mars and did your study there, Elzee?
That's a great idea, Grandpa. I'm sure the rocks and flowers will be much more interesting on Mars. Do you think so? Where is the planet Mars? A long way away. And we'll need a rocket ship to get there. But where are we going to get a rocket ship from?
From Grandpa's rocket ship workshop.
Huh? Cool. Wow! This is going to be just like Captain Zap's spaceship. But there's something missing. Huh? Yes! Wait, I know. It hasn't got any rocket boosters. Look!
Well, let's see what we have in rocket supplies, shall we? Ah, here it is.
Brilliant.
3 rocket boosters.
Well, it's a good start, Grandpa. But everyone knows that Captain Zap's rocket ship has 4 rocket boosters.
Well, then 4 it must be. So I need you two to be rocket ship engineers and bring me back another rocket booster.
Right you are, Grandpa. We'll find you one.
A rocket booster? I don't have any of those.
Yes, you do. There.
Ah, you mean this rocket booster? I'm not sure you can have this one, though. It's still got a tiny bit of washing up liquid in it.
But it's for a very important mission to Mars. And we'll be very, very careful with it.
All right, but make sure you bring it back when you return to Earth.
Thanks, Mum.
Before you go, you haven't seen my vase on one of your missions, have you?
No, Mum.
I'm sure it was on the windowsill earlier, but now it's missing.
We'll keep an eye out for you. And we'll let you know if we see it on Mars. Here's the rocket booster, Grandpa.
Perfect. The Zebra 10 is ready for takeoff.
Hooray!
Oh, but first you'll need some space helmets.
Thanks, Grandpa. Thank you.
Zebra 10 ready for takeoff?
Roger that. What do you mean, roger that? It's what you say on a spaceship when you mean yes. Oh, roger that.
Okay then. Fire all rockets. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff!
Ooh. We're in space, Elzee.
Zebra 10, you're coming into land.
Ready, Elzee. Ready, Zoo.
Hold on tight. The Zebra 10 has landed.
Ooh. Hello.
Greetings. I am Grandpa Martian.
And I am Captain Zoo. And I am Captain Elzee. Assistant Captain Elzee.
I am here to show you my planet, Mars. Welcome to the Martian Garden of Zebros. Be careful you don't touch the blue flowers, Earthlings. They're a very rare and mysterious Martian plant and can make you turn blue.
I'll make a note of that in my captain's log. Assistant captain's log. Wow! Even the sky is orange. Oh no! One of our rocket boosters is missing. We need all four to fly back. This is very strange. First your mum's vase goes missing, and now our rocket booster.
It can't have gone far. Let's look for it.
Look at this!
It's a footprint.
From an alien! They've taken our rocket booster, but there's no one else here. They must have gone to Starkman Space Station. Let's go! Wait for me! Don't forget, I'm the captain. Where do we start, Captain Zoo? I'm not sure. A bubble! But where's it coming from? They're coming from the bathroom.
Oh, hello.
Grandma Martian, you've got Mum's vase.
Grandma Martian? Oh, of course, yes. But I just thought I'd help Mum out with the spring cleaning.
And you've got our rocket booster.
Oh, you mean this? Well, it's empty now. Do you want it?
Yes, please. We can't fly back to Earth without it. Thank you.
And when you get back to Earth, can you give this to Mum for me?
Roger that.
Safe travels, Earthlings.
Bye, Grandpa Martian.
3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Hooray! Welcome back to Earth.
But aren't you Grandpa Martian?
Oh, whoops.
Oh.
Hi, Grandpa. Hi, everyone.
Did you have a good time on Mars?
It was great. Grandma Martian took our rocket booster, but we got it back. And I'm just like Captain Zap now. Oh! And we found this for you, Mum.
Thank you, Zoo. And it's nice and clean, too.
And guess what? I finished my captain's log. Assistant! All right, Elzee. You can call it the captain's log. Roger that, Captain Zoo. Grandpa, look at my painting.
Oh, that's excellent, Zoo. And did you paint something too, Elzee?
It's a tiger.
And very fierce he looks too.
What was that noise?
It came from the park. Shall we investigate?
What does it say?
It's for an art competition.
There's loads of people over there. Maybe that's something to do with it. Let's go and look.
To celebrate the 100th anniversary of our wonderful park, we are announcing the Art in the Park competition. Each artist must show the park at its best. The winning artwork will go on display at the Town Art Gallery for all to admire.
I love doing art. I'm going to enter the art competition. I'm going to enter too. I'd love to have a picture of the gallery. Mum! Mum! Oh, hello, Aunt Zelda.
Hello, Zoo.
Mum, look at the picture I made in school.
That's excellent, Zoo. I love all the colours.
Of course, Zinnia has a wonderful eye for colour. She's top of her art class. Aren't you, darling?
There's going to be an arts competition in the park. I really want to enter. The winner's picture gets put in the gallery.
A competition? I want to enter too. I want a picture in a gallery. Mummy, can we go home right now? I need to start my picture.
Of course, darling. Best get a head start on all those other so-called artists.
I think a lot of people will enter the competition, Zoo. Have you decided what sort of art to make?
Let me think. A painting would look good. Don't you think, Pock?
Hello, young Zoo. What can I get for you today?
I need lots of colourful paints, please, Mr. Zoe.
Take your pick. Are you painting anything special?
Yes, a picture for the Art in the Park competition. I really want to win. A competition? Oh, yes. I'm going to do it. I want to win a prize.
Zach loves competitions.
Everybody wants to enter the competition, Pock. If I'm going to win, I need to do the best painting in the whole world.
Hello, Zoo.
Linnea!
Are you painting the fountain? That's what I've done. Look, I finished. I didn't manage to paint the butterflies, though. They wouldn't stay still.
Isn't it fantastic? I told you she was top of her class.
I can't paint the same picture as Zinnia. I need to think of something else.
You can still paint something else, Sue.
But lots of people will be painting. If I'm going to win the competition, I need to do something different. I know! Instead of a painting, I could make a sculpture. I've done those at school before. That would look brilliant. Hi, Zoo. Hi, Zach.
Zach has really gone to town on this sculpture. What do you think?
It is very good.
Oh, no. What are you making for the competition, Zoo? I don't know yet.
Let's go, Zach. Zoo probably still has a lot of work to do.
If Zinnia's done a painting and Zach's done a sculpture, what else can I try? Something nobody else will think of. What are these, Grandpa?
Oh, just forgotten bits of broken pottery. They've probably been buried in the ground for years.
There are lots and lots of them. Like there's a Roman mosaic buried under the garden.
I don't think we'd be lucky enough to have one of those.
A mosaic! That's it! I learnt about the Romans at school. They made mosaic pictures out of little coloured tiles. And got little coloured stickers.
Hi, Zoo.
Hi, Elzee.
Look, I finished my art. It's a mosaic, just like the Roman ones we learnt about in school.
It's very good, Elzee.
I only missed out the butterflies because they flew away when I tried to get up close. Have you finished your artwork yet?
No, I'm not sure what to do.
You need to hurry. The competition is tomorrow. See you there.
Yes, see you there. There must be some sort of art that nobody else is doing.
Zoo, everyone wants to see what you're entering into the competition tomorrow.
I haven't got anything, Grandpa. Just all these half-finished bits. And I don't know any other way of making art.
Why don't you try using them all together to create a collage?
Wouldn't it look terrible?
You're the artist. Give it a go.
Yes!
Aha!
Come on, Zoo. Let's see.
Ta-da!
Oh.
What do you think?
Is it meant to be an alien landscape?
Yes, they look like trees from outer space.
It's excellent, Zoo. It looks like what it is. Art inspired by everything in the park.
Well done, Zoo.
Welcome, one and all, to our Art in the Park competition. And I'm sure you'd all like to join me in congratulating all the young artists on their work before we announce the winner, whose entry will be displayed in the town's art gallery.
That's not art.
Now that all the participants have arrived, we're going to select the piece of art that will be displayed in the gallery.
That's really good, Zoo.
Thank you, Elzee.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for.
I think they're about to announce the winner.
Third prize in the Art in the Park competition goes to... Zach.
Yay! Yes!
In second place, Elzee.
Well done.
I got second prize.
And the winner, whose art will be put on display for all to see, is... Zinnia!
I'm the best! I'm the best! I'm the best!
Are you okay, Zoo?
Yes, Grandpa. I didn't think I would win, but it doesn't matter. I like my collage.
And you're not the only one.
That's so pretty. The butterflies aren't flying away. They really like your art.
Zoo, the park keeper says he'd like to keep your collage. That way the butterflies can enjoy it, and everyone can enjoy the butterflies when they visit the park.
And we can come and draw the butterflies whenever we want.
And my collage gets to be seen by everyone too. That's even better than being in an art gallery. Beautiful! Yay! Pilot Zoo to base and preparing for takeoff. Whee!
Oh, bother. Zoo, I'm doing some redecorating. Could you...
Oh, sorry, Dad. Can't help at the moment. I've got to take up Grandpa's newspaper.
No, I meant could you try not to interrupt me when I'm busy?
Here's your newspaper, Grandpa.
Oh, thank you, Zoo.
Grandpa, why do you get a newspaper every day?
Well, every day they're different. They tell you all about what's been going on the day before, like who won the football and what's happening in the world.
And how do they know?
There are people who work for newspapers called reporters. They go and look for exciting stories they write down and get printed in the paper. See? Like this one. Barker braves the burglars. That's the headline. A few words to get your attention so you want to read on. Burglars broke into the City Museum last night, but local resident Mrs. Primrose Smedley was passing by with her pet dog Barker. When the burglars came out of the museum with a valuable painting, Barker was on hand to keep them from escaping until the police arrived to arrest the criminals. Without Barker, said Mr. Unwin, the museum curator, the museum might have lost a priceless work of art. But brave Barker saved the day.
Wow! Well done, Barker.
Yes. Oh, there are lots more stories like that in the paper, though the most important story, of course, goes on the front page.
Hey, I think I'd like to be a... What did you call them again?
Reporter.
Yes, a reporter. I'd like to be one of those when I grow up.
Well, you don't have to wait. You just need a notebook and pencil. You could start your very own newspaper today.
Yes, I could. The Daily Zoo. Brilliant. Mwah.
Oh, Zoo, before you start your paper, could you take these gloves I've knitted to Nana?
I will, Grandma, just as soon as I've got my reporter's notebook.
Bizu, why are you in such a hurry?
I'm looking for stories for the Daily Zoo. It's my new newspaper.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I hope you find some interesting... Park. Oh.
Ah, my first news story. Green bird turns white.
How about Greenbird makes Mum start her cake making all over again?
Well, it's not quite as good as my story.
Huh? Pock?
Is everything all right, Dad?
Only just. Pock flew in and almost knocked my wallpaper paste over. There could have been a nasty accident.
Disaster almost strikes as Dad decorates. Yes, that'll make a good story.
Zoo started his own newspaper.
Oh, I see. No, I don't. Why did Pock... how did...
No time to explain. I've got to find more stories for my paper. Mum, can I go and see if anything's happened to Mr. Zoe?
Yes, all right, Zoo.
Well, I can't think of anything very exciting, Zoo. Unless you count being delivered the wrong flavour fish paste.
No.
I've got a story for your newspaper, Zoo. Last night, these aliens beamed down from planet Zbig, and they zoomed me up to their spaceship, and they were all green and slimy, and they had these big bug eyes, and tentacle feelers, and...
Zach, do you think you might be muddling your story up with the film we were watching last night?
Well, maybe. I was just trying to help.
Well, thanks, Zach. Mr. Zoe, I'd better be off. I've got to find some more stories for the Daily Zoo. What have we got so far? Not a lot, really. Oh! That sounds like an exciting story.
Now, Zinnia, dear, calm down. It's only a...
Worm! A wiggly, wiggly pink worm! I hate worms! Ah! Do something, Daddy!
Local girl in worm fright. Yes, and I could have a picture of it too. Well, Puck, what do you think? It's not a very fierce worm, is it?
Oh, thanks for helping out. I said I'd take Nana to the shops for a couple of things.
Oh, hello, Zoo, dear. How's the newspaper coming along?
Well, I've got a few stories, Grandma. Bird changes colour, decorating disaster, almost. Alien invasion, sort of. Worm fright for local girl. But nothing really exciting yet.
Oh, dear.
Nana?
My stair lift. I'm stuck.
Dear, Nana's stair lift.
Whoa!
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, oh, help.
Hang on, Nana. I'll be right back with my tools. Sounds like trouble downstairs as well.
Oh, dear.
Has there been an accident? Is everyone all right?
I think so.
Just about.
Oh, silly question, really. What happened?
I don't know. But whatever it was, I've got my story. Havoc in the house as Nana's stair lift stops halfway down the stairs.
What's happened down there?
Oh, nothing to worry about. Now, we better take a look at your stair lift. Let's see. Ha! So that's what stopped you. Zoo was supposed to give this to you earlier on.
Oh, what was it?
This story's definitely going on the front page of the Daily Zoo. I just need a headline.
How about knitting spells no-go for Nana? You must have dropped this on the stairlift rail in your hurry to be a reporter.
Oh, no. This is all my fault. Oh, I'm really sorry.
I think you must have got a bit carried away, that's all.
Zoo, dear, I hear you're a reporter now. Why don't you come and show me what you've been up to?
I will, Nana. Just as soon as I've helped clear my mess up. Sorry, everyone. Disaster struck a family today when a glove was dropped on the stair lift by a careless young zebra. No one was hurt in the accident, and the mess was soon cleared up.
That's a very good newspaper report, Zoo. I think it deserves some strawberries and shortbread. And this. Oh.
What's going on? Puck? Where are you? Huh? Puck! Oh, you're not well, are you? You're not well at all. We'd better put you to bed. I'll get you some birdseed and something to drink. Then I'll come and read you a story. Oh, maybe I'd better go and fetch Mum. She'll know what to do. There, Mum. Look.
Yes, I don't think he is very well, Bizou. I'm sure it's nothing too serious, though. But we better make an appointment for him to see the doctor. We'll take him once I take Dad to work. We'll see you later, Doctor. Thank you. That's all sorted. We're off to see the doctor just as soon as I get back.
Thanks, Mum.
Mwah. Be good.
He will, I'll make sure of that. And if he isn't, I'll feed him to the sharks.
What sharks?
Oh, the very hungry sharks in the bathroom sink. They haven't had their breakfast yet.
Nor have I. I can eat more than them.
I expect you could. So what would you like for breakfast? Fried worms or slugs on toast?
No, I think I'd like some scrambled frog spawn, please, Grandpa.
This way to your table, sir. I'm afraid we're fresh out of frog spawn, sir. Will cereal do?
Yes, please, Grandpa. We'd better get some breakfast for Pock, too. He's not very well.
Dear, I'm sorry to hear that. Poor Pock.
Mum says it's not too serious. But we're going to take him to the doctor's in a bit. Pock! I've got you some breakfast. Millets, your favourite. Pock? Pock, where are you? Pock! Pock? Grandpa, have you seen Pock? He's missing.
Missing? I thought you said he wasn't feeling well.
He isn't. I have to find him. Pock! Pock? Pock?
Hello, Sue.
Grandma, have you seen Pock?
Yes, dear. He's a little bird with a yellow beak and greenish feathers and... Oh, sorry, Sue. Is something wrong?
Yes, I can't find him. And he's not very well.
Oh, dear. Well, he's not here, I'm afraid. But if I see him...
Thanks, Grandma.
No, Sue. I've not seen him.
I hope he's all right. Except he isn't. He's poorly and he's...
Mwah. There. Now, cheer up, Sue. I'm sure he'll be just fine.
I hope so, Nana. Pock! 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 Pock, where are you?
Hi, Zoo. Looking for something?
Yes, Pock. I've been looking for him everywhere.
Well, where did you last see him?
In my bed. He wasn't very well this morning. Mum said we were going to take him to the doctor's. I think he might have got scared when he heard that.
So he flew off to hide?
Maybe. Pock! Pock! Pock!
Elzee, are you there? Time we were off.
Coming, Mum. See you there.
Yeah, see you there. Where?
At the doctor's. It's the day for our injections.
Injection? Oh, no, I've forgotten.
Bizou, are you ready? Hurry up, and then we can get off, okay?
Yes, Mum. Okay. Yeah. Injection. No one's putting a needle in my arm. Pock had the right idea. Hide. I'm going to hide.
Zoo, I'm ready. Come on, or we'll be late. Bisou?
Puck, I found you. Looks like we both hid in the same place.
Bisou, there you are. Now come on, Zoo. The doctor's nothing to be scared of.
You're not the one who's going to have a great big needle stuck in your arm.
Now, Zoo, it's not as bad as that.
It is. It's worse.
Oh, and Park, you'd better come along with us. The doctor ought to take a look at you, too. It won't take long, Bisou. We'll be back home before you know it.
Back home with a great big hole in my arm where the needle stuck me.
Thanks, Doctor.
You're welcome, Elzee.
Don't look so worried, Zoo. She's really nice.
Now then, who's next? Come on, Zoo. Hello, Zoo. Take a seat. Oh, now that's a fine bird you've got there. What's her name?
Puck, and she's a he.
Of course he is.
He's not very well.
Oh, dear. I think I'd better take a look at you, Pock. Oh, come on, Pock. I'm not going to hurt you. Perhaps you'd better have the first go, Zoo. Show Pock there's nothing to be scared of.
Well, all right.
Well done, Zoo. That's the spirit. Now, this won't hurt.
I'm not sure which arm I'm going to need most. Because once I've had an injection, I won't be able to use it for a few days, will I? Can I have a sling? And can I please have a big plaster?
There. All done.
Huh?
Very brave you were too, Zoo. You'd better have a gold star.
You mean I've had my injection?
Didn't I say it wouldn't hurt?
Your turn now, Puck. Come on, there's nothing to worry about. I promise. And you get a star. So the doctor said you've just got a bit of a cold. You need plenty to drink and lots of rest.
Achoo! Achoo! Achoo!
Dad, are you all right?
I think I've got a cold coming on.
Achoo!
I think we need to take you to see the doctor.
No, it's all right, Zoo. I'll be okay in a day or two.
Now, Dad, there's nothing to be afraid of. The doctor's really nice and kind. And anyway, I'll come with you and hold your hand.
Oh, thanks, Zoo.
And if you're really brave, you might even get a gold star. Just like me. Look.